Welcome back. Project Viminacium, week 6. Actually, I didn't like that. We'll do that again. We need the energy. Whew. Hi. Welcome back. Welcome back. As you can probably tell, today is not my best day. I am just feeling a little bit. I've been trying to get up earlier. Not good. Just trying to get up earlier. It's a bit rough, just switching over. Anyway, welcome to the drum practice. How have we been going with the drums for Project Viminacium? Well, it's been a week of dropping the drumsticks, and it's been absolute pain in the ass. It's the worst feeling. It's like missing a golf swing, or I think that's a pretty good analogy. It's the same vibe. It's like missing, like when you do a serve, like a tennis serve, and you try to play tennis and you miss the ball, and you're like, ugh. It's that same sort of vibe. So I absolutely detest it, but it happens. I am probably gonna look at getting a sort of drum, little pockets for the whatever you call them, for the drumsticks. I have a spare here, so I can quickly grab another one. But in terms of the actual drum practicing, it's been going well. I think what we'll start finding as we progress into the weeks ahead is that the changes will be slight changes, and we'll be focusing more on the rhythm. I think that's a key focus for me moving into this week for week 7. Week 6 has been very much just looking at fixing up some of those changeovers. I was doing a double snare hit when it's not supposed to be a double snare hit. So just focusing on that has been really important for me, fixing those slight adjustments, and then making sure I actually hold on to the drumstick. Keeps falling. But I think that's just been this week. The relationship with the kick and snare, I've been practicing that for a while now, and I feel that it's in a good place. So, and for this song, that's very important. So you'll have those sort of like, so even there, I missed that last one. So those are some things I've been working on. Just really getting, they're not any parabellas or any sort. They're not any of those, practicing formations. It's more, the way I approach it is I find elements within the song that I'm working on, and I'm like, okay, how can we find a routine from that song that I am working on, and to develop that strength and endurance for the current song that I'm wanting to represent. So that's been a key area. And then the element that we talked about last week, where we are going from the snare and then we are opening, and then it's that part's okay. So from here we open, then it goes down the toms, and that's switch over. For some reason, I just to practice, I've been doing a double, and it's not meant to be a double. It'll sound messy when I incorporate the module and the sound and everything. It's off. So going from the toms and then top of my head, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, and then so instead of 1, 2, and then in, it's straight into, it's either 1 and then it's not 1, 2, then, again. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I've been going 1 and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So we don't want that. It's not noticeable when you're just playing like this, obviously, because you're not taking away the actual drum synths that are playing, and you're not recording it, so it's not as noticeable, right? But when I record it and I play it along, it's going to be off, and we don't want that. So those are just some elements I've been working on, and yeah, we'll just leave it for now. But overall, we are starting to focus on the rhythm, making sure that we develop the right rhythm, making sure that we are following the metronome, because we are at 6/8 time in the beginning, and then we go into 4/4. So it's 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. And then we go into breakdown. It's again that same contrast. So 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. And the focus there is, because it's not 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4, my brain's still like, what? So it's very much me sort of just saying 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 and getting in the pocket and then switching over, and because I want to make sure that it's locked in. It's very easy to not be locked in, particularly when we take the metronome off and we're doing it freehand. I don't want, it's going to be very easy to sound muddy, to sound messy. So it's very important that we go 1 2 3 1 2 3, even if we slow it down. 1 2 3. So even there, that's not correct. So 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. So again, that's another aspect we're looking at. And then, because obviously my right leg is my dominant one, the first hit is going to be louder. It's going to be more attenuated. And the second one is slightly diminished. So even though that our rhythm and relationship between the kicks and the snares while we're hands on the legs is in a good place, now I'm working on strength. As I'm progressing now, I am still wanting to add those elements in, but these are just some areas I am keeping a note as we progress. And strength is not going to be something I'm going to be 100% focused on just yet. It'll be something I start looking at maybe in a month's time or so, or 2 months, etc. Because I want to make sure that the way we do it is proper before I start adding on the tension, and I start adding in the aggression and stuff like that. It's much more important for me that if it's light, that it's correct and balanced, and then as we add on, I want it, then it's okay. But if I start doing it now, and if it's not correct, it's gonna be more challenging for me to fix that after. At least it's for me. I feel it's gonna be that way. So as you'll notice, for a lot of these different aspects, we just have to sacrifice some of the short-term satisfaction for the long-term gain. It's not the easiest, because I feel the same way, that I want it to just be, all right, cool, okay, let's go. But this is just some areas that I want to look into, particularly because it's one thing to practice, it's another thing to play it at a good level. It's another thing to get into a point where you're recording it, and then it's another point where you're actually able to confidently perform it. So we're just going through the stages, if you will. All right, so that's enough for me talking, I guess. Okay, sorry, I just highlighted something. Let's punch in. Right, here we go. Oh, no, right. So use the person recording.
2, 4.
Okay, so it wasn't the best take, unfortunately. There was quite a lot more mistakes, and I'm really not too happy with that take, unfortunately. But you can see how we're really targeting those key areas now. And I think what I talked about at the beginning, you can see sort of the different areas I'm looking at. But I think with one caveat is that there's too many things to focus on all at once. And I think from that take right there, the key area I'm going to focus on this week is those transitions, because they're really starting to bother me. Particularly, we're going from the toms, 1, 2, 3, 4. That transition with the toms and the kicks, I'm still working on. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. So in some elements, I'm going to go without it. So So those clicks you're hearing, that's me missing. And I don't want that. That's me hitting it on the side here. So you can see I want to do like that sort of feel, but the added complexity there is adding the kick to really pronounce it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then after that, it goes straight into the double kick. So go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Ah! Okay. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that's not gonna work. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're slightly going off there, so we just have to be careful. Okay. Now I hope you can see through there is how I'm approaching. I'm approaching the practicing. Is very much sort of playing it and then find those key moments where I can need to focus on that. So going into now week 7. That's going to be the area I'm really going to be focusing on now. Making sure that those transitions are very sharp and clear, because that's really important for me. In a live setting and stuff like that, you can have a bit of fun and stuff like that. But I really want to make sure those transitions, particularly when you're going down the drum fill, so the tom fill, and then going into the double kick, if that's not bang on, it's going to sound messy. So we just have to be very careful with that. Yeah, I think I'm just overthinking the drums a little bit this week. So we just have to be careful and just take a step back and be like, okay, there's a lot of areas that are positive, but there's going to be some areas that we have to work on. Okay, thank you so much for joining me for this week's sort of update on how the song is progressing, and I will catch you into week 7 for the new Nightmare takes. Thanks for joining Project Viminacium. I'll catch you very, very soon, alright? Alright, see you then.